Welcome back. U.S. Customs and Border Protection warning travelers that they could face fines for smuggling eggs across the southern border as Americans face sky-high prices in the United States. Texas Republicans are now demanding President Biden to reimburse the Lone Star State for its efforts to secure the border, requesting a meeting to discuss this ongoing crisis. Joining me right now is Texas Congressman, House Small Business Committee Chairman, and member of the House Financial Services Committee, Roger Williams. Congressman, it's good to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What do the Republicans want Joe Biden to do?
Well, first of all, we want Joe Biden to negotiate. I mean, he says he's not going to talk about all this, but he needs to negotiate, and then we need to find out what we can come up with, and get our country and our economy going again. And the borders is created a real problem for us, as you know. When you say negotiate, you want him to negotiate making a change at the border? Well, I think that, yes. I mean, I think the fact that he has no program. I mean, there is nothing. We need to sit down, and we know a wall works. We know that stay in Mexico policy works, and we need to have a plan that puts people through the ports of entry and not between, and get a handle on who's coming into our country. For this last couple of months, the Customs and Border Patrol seized nearly 9,400 pounds of fentanyl at the border. That's just between October and December. That's 241% increase just from last year, Congressman. What's going on? Why is this fentanyl continuing to come into this country? The underlying chemicals are made in China. The drug cartels are dealing in this huge multi-billion-dollar business, and they're selling it and distributing it into America. Well, it's coming into our country because we're letting it come into our country. I mean, it's destroying generations that we have of our young people, and we need to get aggressive. I mean, the drug dealers are running the show down there. I mean, we see what they're doing as far as not only the selling, but how they're treating people and killing people. And we need to send a message to them that we can't have that in our border. I mean, we literally have an invasion, and we should be and are at war with these drug dealers. And fentanyl is, as you know, you've seen the numbers. There's been enough captured to kill 2.1 billion people. I mean, we got 330 million in America. Can you talk to us about what you think can get done in this new 118th Congress? I mean, Ted Cruz is now introducing a bill to stop the administration from selling oil to China and companies owned by the CCP. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm, though, is against it. She's slamming the Republican efforts, Congressman. Why? That's a great question. Why is she favoring China over America? I mean, Senator Cruz's bill is right on. I mean, right now we have a problem with China. They're buying all our electoral property. They got 31 million acres of our farmland, and now we want to sell them our biggest asset, our oil. So I don't know where she's coming from or what side she's on, but I do know that we need legislation to where we can control who we sell this to, and I think Cruz's bill is right on. Congressman, we're waiting on some economic data. We'll get the GDP number in about a minute and a half. But the president is set to deliver his first economic speech of the year this afternoon in Virginia. He says he's going to highlight his, quote, significant economic progress. What is that significant economic progress? And we're also expecting him to slam Republicans. Yeah. He says that the Republicans have it all wrong. You don't get it. I don't get it, that's for sure. Here's coming from a fellow that's never been in business, never met a payroll, never had to draw on a line of credit, never had to deal with employees, and he's going to tell us about how great the economy is. I can tell you, as a small business owner for 51 years and chair of the Small Business Committee, Main Street is hurting. I mean, let's talk about what he's done. Interest rates, inflation, supply chain. We have no inventories in America. So this is what he's done, and we got to fix our country by stopping this inflation, stopping the Fed from raising these interest rates, and create a supply chain where small businesses on Main Street like mine and others have something to sell and begin to get out of this situation. It reminds me of 1981 when we had high rates and high inflation, but the difference was back in 81 we had something to sell. Right now we don't. Well, what about, you know, the debt ceiling debate? You've got that as well. Doesn't that complicate things as well? Well, I mean, it does, and we need to talk about the debt ceiling. There again, he doesn't want to talk about that either. Yeah. But we need to sit down and talk about what we can do. We need to cut. Look, at every family, every business has to cut when they get overburdened. They don't add to their debt, unlike America. $32 trillion in debt. I mean, that's a number none of us can fathom, and we're raising interest rates, the Fed is, on ourselves. So now the interest is going to be more in many cases than, who knows, our GDP. Stay right there. We got the GDP. Roger Williams.